Hello students, let's continue the class on the same lesson Bismillah Khan, and I'm going to explain 23, 24 and 25 pages. Para 8. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Jahangir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. See, his talent was recognized by many people, and he has given memorable, means unforgettable and remarkable performances both in India as well as abroad. It seems in many countries he has given wonderful performances and captivating performances. And his first trip was to Afghanistan, it seems, where the King Jahangir Shah was impressed, and Bismillah Khan was invited over there. He also gave very captivating performance before the king, it seems, and king was impressed. He liked it. Yeah, if not, he this performance made him spellbound. In return, it seems he was given some priceless Persian carpets, very very costly, and not only that, it seems, even he was given other souvenirs also. It seems souvenirs. It's like a token of gratitude. Token of gratitude which is given in a memory. Either it would be metallic ones or if not a precious ones. The king of Afghanistan was not only the one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Gunjoti Shahnai. The film was a hit, and one of the Bismillah Khan's compositions, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chartbuster. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world, Bismillah Khan's venture in film music were limited to two: Vijay Bhatt's Gunjot Shahnai and Vikram Srinivas' Kannada venture Sannadi Appanna. I just can't come to terms with the artificiality and glamour of the film world, he says with emphasis. See, later on, even Bismillah Khan was given a chance to work in the film industry. That is, a director called Vijay Bhatt was very much impressed with Bismillah Khan's Shahnai, and he named after that instrument a movie called Gunjoti Shahnai, and Bismillah Khan was given also a chance to compose a song. That song turned to be one of the blockbusters, and it was a remarkable song of that times. And the song name is Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, it seems. And not only that, he continued with another movie also, that was Kannada movie, and the director is Vikram Srinivas, it seems, and the film name was Sannadi Appanna. Though he got a huge success in the film industry, he limited with only two movies. Why? Because he forcibly, if not he emphasized it, him saying that Bismillah Khan cannot continue in the artificial and glamorous world. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival, and in the Osaka Trade Fair. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. Tahar Muzik Ustad Bismillah Khan. See, it's true that it's a fact everyone knows. If you work hard, awards and rewards comes on your way. The same happened in the case of Bismillah Khan, Ustad Bismillah Khan, and his recognition and awards came thick and fast, it seems, Very quickly he gained recognition. It's only because of his hard work and determination, it seems. And it's also a very proud and prestigious thing that he was invited to America, it seems, to perform this, uh, to give his performance, that is in a prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in America, which is in New York. And from there it seems he also went to Canada, Japan. This Osaka trade fair is in Japan, and whatnot. Like, he went to many places, he visited many places, and he entertained the audience with his great performance. And not only that, it seems even an auditorium in Tehran. Tehran is a capital city of Iran. In the Tehran, it seems there is an auditorium. It is named after Bismillah Khan, that is Tar Mozik Ustad Bismillah Khan. 10th paragraph. National awards like the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. In 2001, Ustad Bismillah Khan was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, with the coveted award resting on his chest and his eyes glinting with rare happiness. He said, "All I would like to say is teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Even in the previous class also, I said you that he was given, or he was the recipient of Bharat Ratna award. It's not only Bharat Ratna, it seems. Our country recognized his talent, and he was given the most prestigious awards of the country, that is Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, Padma Vibhushan, and along with that Bharat Ratna also, it seems. In 2001 he was given. When he received Bharat Ratna, he proudly said, it seems, with he even said that holding that Bharat Ratna there, he said that Indians have to teach their children music. Why? Because Hindustan's richest tradition is music. Even the Western country people are very much impressed. They like Indian tradition, culture, and music. That's what the last line says. West is now coming to learn our music. In spite of having traveled all over the world, Khan Saab, as he is fondly called, is exceedingly fond of Benares and Damron, and they remain for him the most wonderful towns of the world. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shahnai school in the USA, and the student promised to recreate the atmosphere of Benares by replicating the temples there. But Khan Saab asked him if he would be able to transport river Ganga as well. See, it's true that everyone loves their hometown. It is true that you also love your hometown very much, where you grew up and where you have your childhood memories. In the similar way, Bismillah Khan had a great attachment and wonderful memories in Benares, as well as as we all know, that he played at Demeron estate. That's what it seems. He was greatly fond of Benares and Demeron estate. He had wonderful memories also, it seems. Though he traveled all over the world, he did not lose love for his native place. And that all, and in continuation, there's an example also. One of his students, it seems, called him to lead a school in USA, that he has to lead their Shehnai school, it seems, and he was requested to come there. Then he did not show any interest, it seems. The student even said that he is going to replicate, it seems, means duplicate the temples of Benares at the school, and he is going to create an atmosphere of Benares there. But even then, Bismillah Khan did not accept, and he was asking a question also, it's whether he could bring river Ganga to that place. That's what he says, that artificial world he cannot he cannot lead or he cannot live in the artificial world. Later, he is remembered to have said, "That is why, whenever I am in a foreign country, I keep yearning to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, I think of only Benares and the holy Ganga. And while in Benares, I miss the unique Matta of Damaron." Here, even in this last, in this also, he would like to say that he doesn't want to miss out his native place, it seems. Whether he is in a foreign country, wherever he is. But even then, it seems his mind makes him remember his native place. See, when he is in America or if not in the foreign country, he remembers or he puts his mind back to our country, Hindustan. And when he is Mumbai, it seems he thinks about Benares. And when he is in Benares, he thinks about this Damaron estate, that is Mattha, it means sand. On the whole, he is very much connected to his native place as well as childhood unforgettable memories. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India, one that effortlessly accepts that devout Muslim like him can very naturally play the Shahnai every morning at Kashi Vishwanath temple. His life is a perfect example of rich cultural heritage of India. It's not only that it's his life is an example for uh, to make you understand that hard work and regular practice puts you on the top or makes you reach the top of the life. And it's also true that being a devout Muslim, he regularly played early morning, it seems. He used to play the Shahnai at Kashi Vishwanath temple. It's one of the rituals in Vishwanath temple. Ustad Bismillah Khan passed away on 21st August 2006 at the age of 90 after a prolonged illness. He was given a state funeral and the government of India declared one day of national mourning. It is true that this great Shehnai player, Bismillah Khan, passed away on 21st August 2006. As we all know that man is mortal, one day man has to pass away. No one is permanent on the earth. This great man was passed away in 2006, it seems, and there was a prolonged illness, some profound illness he was suffering from, and he passed away. And state government as well as state government has given funeral, and government of India declared, it seems, one day as national mourning. Mourning, you all know that it is showing deep grief. Let's sum up the class students. You're all aware that Pangi was a musical instrument banned by Aurangzeb. Later on, a barber took it and he reformed it and played in the court of Shahs. Then it was named as Shahnai. Pangi turned into Shahnai, and over a period of time, this Shahanai was only into the weddings as well as temples. Later on, the credit goes to Bismillah Khan. He brought it to the classical stage. Bismillah Khan put lot of effort and practice since his childhood. He got inspired by his uncle. From there, it seems his success journey went on, and he practiced to the extent he was invited to many countries. He went to Japan, and he went to Tehran. He went to Australia, America, whatnot. Like many countries he visited, and he entertained the audience to the extent. Even he was called a king called a king, and he was given a good number of carpets and as well as souvenirs also. He did not stop the journey there itself. He stepped into the film world, but he limited the film journey with two movies itself, because he did not like the artificial as well as glamorous world. And this great man, indian government recognized his services of this shahnai playing. If not the work done to the shahnai, he was given bharat ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and many other awards and rewards were given to him. Though he went to many countries, the love for his native place did not go, it seems. Wherever he was, most of the times he used to think about his native place. Even when he went to Pakistan also, it seems he went to Pakistan, but even then he he was back again. Just now I said that's what, like, love for the native place, if not the hometown, never dies. Even you also love your native place very much. And after a long prolonged illness, this Bismillah Khan passed away, and that day government declared it as a mourning day.